Hi guys. Alright, welcome to the next video. We are still on the meat market, okay? There's a lesson here that he's trying to tell us about meat, alright? Meat market. I've explained in the last couple of videos, okay, there's been a video 1 and a video, or part 1 and a part 2. What I want to explain to you guys is this, okay? I'm going to get back to this picture, okay? Because there's a lot here, but I want you to know, Julia, when you said that earlier, I just wanted to confirm with you, I too am seeing the same type of thing that you're talking about in destruction. I'm seeing whirlwind destruction. I'm also seeing a rainbow, but I'm seeing a reflection pool of what one did on one side is going to come into play and what one is done on the other side. It is putting up for yourselves treasure in heaven, but I do believe that what the Lord is showing me with this too is that what a man sows, that shall he also reap. A lot of the deception is that man is good, and so that man is going to reap something good. But the Lord is showing me that that is not going to be the case because man is not good. Okay, there's been a deception that if you do good things, then you're a good person. But God is not looking for good people. He's looking for redeemed ones. He's looking to make you a child. And to be a child of God, you must submit to the Master. You can't be your own God and submit to a God, and that is why we have a godless world. Okay? Now, I want to go to meat. Okay? You're not going to believe that meat, at its root word, meat, it means MAST. MAST. So I drew this picture this morning, MAST. I'm seeing this as pole to pole with a sail on it, okay? Now, the boat that I have in my mind, a fisherman's boat, okay, has the sail that flaps upon in the wind, held by the cords, and is upright by the mast. The mast. Do you know that the root word of meat is mast? Who knew? Mast. It means pole. Well, we've been talking about our two poles. Okay, you are not going to believe what I believe that the Lord is showing me about these two poles. There is an upper pole and a lower pole. It's a travel destination from one to the other. It's very similar in our bridge. All right? It's like having 2 points of destinations. All right? Now, what it's done is you can look at it. Let me see. All right. You can look at this as an upper and lower, point to point, or line segment. Segments. Okay? Segment is division. If you look at an orange represents a whole circle, the unity. Do you know how the orange has a center and segments or divisions? Okay, this to this is a measurement. All right? This is a measurement from this pole to this pole. This can be upper and lower. It can also be side to side. Now, side by side. Side by side. Pair. 2 by 2. A side and a side. There is a distinct reflection here in the upper and the lower poles. Okay? This pole, one takes you down, one takes you up. They're directional. If you're looking at it side to side, you can see left to right. If you look at it north to south, okay, or upper and lower, you can see north and south. This is our directional weather vane. North, south, east, west. Now you're noticing in the poles that there's a middle. I didn't draw this exactly right. It's not proportional. Okay, you can see this has a middle. All right, this is the crossroads. This is also the direction by which you come horizontal and vertical. This is about direction. All right, this is about time, because this also becomes a clock. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. All right? So you have the third hour or the 6th hour. However, okay, their time, old time of hour systems are not our hour systems today. If you read in the Bible where it says at the third hour, that's not 3 o'clock, guys. All right. We're going to go over this at another time, but I just want you to understand about the poles. All right. What he's showing here is a mast. All right. The flipping of the material on the pole from side to side. Okay, waving. On the top, the sail, okay? This is what he's had me look at this morning, pole to pole. All right, this is directional. If you're steering a boat and you move the wheel, what do? You move the sails. You can move the sails and you can move the boat. All right, mast. This is a support, right? This is also our flagpole, right? Our support. This is the mast, and this is the mast head. Okay? Mast, it means pole. Pole or rod. It could also mean club, like club stick. It also means bridge. You are looking at the bridge. We talked about this earlier. It is the fathom. It is the distance from this to this. It's the outstretched arms. You can see the outstretched arms much easier when you're looking at this weather vane or clock. It's directional and time. All right, time and direction. Both of these, time and direction, are crucial in your instruction, because without your understanding of time or your understanding of direction, you will have trouble with your instruction. Right? There is a learning of this with the love language that he's trying to teach us. Okay, let's dive in a little bit more, okay? The single mast of a ship. The single mast of a ship. The single mast of an old ship was the boundary between quarters. Okay. Between quarters. Right. There is something here with our 4 blood red moons, our quarters. There's 4 quarters in a game, a football game. There's 2 quarters, then there's a halftime, and there's 2 more quarters. Okay, we're talking and we're learning time. We're learning division. There's 2 and 2. 2 by 2. Do you see this big X? 2 by 2. Right. He lined the animals up 2 by 2 to go into the ark. Pairs. Let's find out why. The boundary between quarters. What quarters am I talking about? I'm not talking about 25-cent pieces. All right, I'm not talking about 25-cent pieces, even though these are round red dots. Okay? Moons are periods of time. We're talking about time here. We're talking about divisions of time, allotments. Now, I believe that the Lord is showing me that we not only have an allot or a lot, man, this is hard to do in 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? Okay, not only do we have a lot, we have a lot that we live on. We also have a lot, quantity, but we have an allotment. Lot has to deal with the place or the dwelling of your land. A lot has to deal with the quantity or the measure. Allotment has to deal with your gift, your blessing. Thank you. Your allotment is determined by the Lord. All right? So you've got a lot, and an allotment. What I believe that he is trying to show me here is the boundary between quarters. A boundary is a set period of time that the Lord uses because he works with beginning and end. Or he is the beginning and end. Or he doesn't start something that he doesn't finish. Okay? If he began our 4 blood red moons already in divisions of time, all right, they will continue in its allotment or division or its direction until you get to the end. Right. We've plotted these things out before, and it looked like a zigzag. All right. The zigzag looks like lightning. All right. Lightning is what is seen when the thunderbolt of your voice penetrates out into the earth. Your spoken word. That lightning is that shock that comes out at the top of the transformer. Is the Lord trying to reveal to us the difference between the boundaries of those on one side and those on the other? I think yes. And the flags are important. And I'll tell you why. Because I had a dream about it. We'll talk about it in the next video. Love you guys.